Hello, guys. So this is episode 20. I'd have to say, yeah. Just before I kick it off, I would like to say that Utando did not win Miss SA because she's hella thick and they can't handle that.
Episode 20, Vibing with the Kings. Or Vibing with Rose Gold, Asaz.
Back again, episode 20. I know you guys missed me. Haven't been around.
I'm going to give you a catch up about what I've been getting up to in 2018. As you see, I'm surrounded by alcohol. My mama says I'm an alcoholic, apparently.
2K18. What's kept me busy, firstly, primary initiative is school. And also I've got a few things that I'm working on and will be doing in the next month. I don't want to say anything now, but you'll definitely get to hear about that soon enough.
Yo, man, what kept me busy this year? First of all, it's school, which sucks. And then work as well. Clubbing. And now I'm doing trend research for this certain type of brand, but I won't name it because it's a bit confidential.
I've been emceeing a bit for Russian Bear so far with the I Am Next tour. It's my second year, keeping the deals coming. I've been handling some VOOV. Hey, VOOV is a lot of work these days, guys. But the money is worth it. Been handling VOOV. As you know, I'm a VOOV VJ. There's been Vibing with the Kings, and there's the club job.
And obviously family, so I've been traveling back and forth between Cape Town and home because, since we gotta go home, Siginyama, you gotta get your blessings up, talk to your ancestors, so that's what I've been up to. So while I was at home, right, busy pa, so all the niggas are standing around. It's like we're waiting for indambo for bakuze for basi sizobisa inkomo so that's clearly. But this one buff nigga, buff niggas are always buff nigging, man. They just can't stop. So this motherfucker pulled through like, yo, sugan ningamadoda amaphepha nina, let me handle this shit on my own. Does this motherfucker not tackle the cow? Indwana yako thought nah, he's got this. But no, how can you tackle inkomo one man? You know what he did to him? Kicked him right in the fucking chest, my boy. It was the funniest shit ever. And then this motherfucker has the nerve to stand up and say, while we're just standing around, Asenzi Nix, no. I'm like, nigga, this is a fucking cow, dog. You don't play like that. Hey, some niggas are fucking ridiculous, though.
Okay, when things are moving sideways right now, I have been listening to a lot of motivational talks by Denzel Washington. There's a lot of those on Indolent on YouTube. So he keeps me going. So thanks a lot, Denzel Washington, with your wisdom.
Guys, we all have our downs. For me, my downs are payments not being on time. You got to... I don't even know how to explain it. It frustrates me. But when I don't get paid, I always have a plan B. Because that's how I am. With me, if my groceries and my bills are paid and I have a roof over my head, I'm fine. But I also have a lifestyle to upkeep. So please don't stress me. Just pay me my money, man.
Man, I must say, this year has been a roller coaster. So, I don't think I started the year in a good note. In terms of the varsity, there was like some complications going on, and like any other average black person that's coming from not a privileged background or whatever. So I was owing a bit of fees and I had to run around for that to get school, and this is my last year now, so I didn't want to give up, So in my mind it was always like, okay, cool, remember what your brother always said, And Ikhrodman has always told me one thing: just remember what you started. And that's been keeping me going, man. Like, through everything that's been happening, whether it's with Ichomi or with girls or whatever, each and every time I get a disappointment, I know, okay, cool, there's always something better to look at while there's Enyindo Embi going on. So it's always simultaneous. So you choose Bana Uzoketa AP. And for me, I made a decision for myself this year that, you know what, as much as sometimes go bad, but izinto go good. So just focus on ezuziyaziyo bana they're gonna grow you as a person, and when you look back, you're like, alright, cool, shit, I actually made a good decision, and you're gonna laugh at that shit. So yeah, always remember why you started.
Key takeaway from those talks is, with life, you always have certain goals and dreams, and you always put a time frame to it. What I've taken from that is, if you're always prepared for an opportunity, you will always achieve what you have to achieve when the opportunity presents itself. So that's what I've taken from what he said. Stay prepared, stay ready, stay on the ball. One lesson that I've learned from my friends is communication.
My friends are trash. All of them. All they ever do is drink, and all they ever do is sleep and drink. And these days they just have cuddle buddies.
No.
Guys, I've been having a very lonely year because I don't see my friends as much as I used to, because all they do is cuddle.
I've learned to communicate and also delegate with my friends a lot.
I've learned a lot of lessons this year from Ichomzam and family. Sometimes, as much as it's a two-way street, you need to understand omnye umntu uthandwa njani. Because we all love in a different way, but then as much as we love in a different way, we also receive love in a different way. But I mean, that's what friendship is about. It's about understanding each other and, working together. And it's not always about alcohol and groove and talking about girls or like who's made the most money, what. It's just always about, okay, cool, how's your well-being, dog? Like, are you good mentally, emotionally? Like, yeah, man, how's your family?
An example. Like, for me personally, I usually go through depressive spells where I don't want to talk to anyone or be with or have anyone around me. And it got a bit bad last year. So with my friends, they managed to get me out of that and also help me.
I wish a camera could follow me around, actually, like from the beginning of my day to the end of it. Because a normal work week looks like me sitting in front of my computer, reading emails, having meetings with guys that give me proposals for events, meeting a few alcohol brands that I do work with. And basically, I get paid to daydream. So I come up with concepts, I make them come alive, and it's all about execution.
Normal work week, since I am swamped with schoolwork, it's basically school, and also the one project that I am very excited to be part of, and obviously vibing with the kings in front of the camera and behind it. So yeah, I've got power, I've got strength.
My normal work week, varsity exeni, come back, I do my reports for the brand that I'm working for, and ebusuku, a bit of studying, watching the Queen, watching the River, catching up on some local series, and yeah, man, then back to bed, go on my phone, check your social media, and yeah, that's practically what I do. I stopped going to gym, so I'm no longer active now, so yeah, I just probably have one beer and then sleep.
Right now there's a girl I'm crushing on. We don't exist, she doesn't exist, or I don't. We don't exist, she doesn't exist, or I don't. She doesn't exist.
Is it love interest? I don't know if it's love interest, but there's something on there in the scope of my peripheral. I don't know what to call it yet. We'll see. We'll see how time deals us with this one.
Love interest in the picture. Yeah, there is someone. We've been good. We like spending time with each other, and I think for me that's all that matters really. So yeah, when I'm with her, I'm like, I know I'm at peace. So I'm treating her more like a friend than a lover. So I want to know her first, so that by the time I get to actually love her, I think I'll be in love only, because you learn to love people. And once you love someone, it's very difficult to stop.
What should I say? A relationship doesn't exist yet. I'd like to say we're friends, but knowing me, it won't get any further than just friendship because I'm coming for everything, guys. And I feel like love will slow me down a bit, you know. Like I said on, was it episode 4?
Personal goals, like I said, one is I want to be done with school. Like I need to graduate. That, and then obviously I would love to go into radio sometime soon. So yeah, right now that's the one thing that I have my eyes set on. So I've been thinking, with what I'm studying, I really want to go into the property management field. I don't know if I want to do it in terms of consulting or just start a company of my own. And yeah, I'd really love to have portfolios and manage properties.
Personally, right now, I'm trying to achieve this little figure I have in my head of how much I want to be making by August. Maybe cop the car that I want. And right now, I think I'm just focused on working hard so I can actually go home. I mean, I haven't been home in probably 2 years now. So I just want to go and ball on these niggas and then come back and then get the grind on.
My personal goals at the moment... Okay, I'll be honest with this one. I have a lot of goals and I have a lot of stuff that I want to achieve. But right now, at this point in my life, I was like, okay, cool. You know what? Let me just let things be. Like, this is the one time in my life where I was like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm just going to let everything be. And this will stress about things that I can't control.
Well, have a 5-point plan and into how I plan on cornering a certain market when it comes to property. Basically, what I want to do is I want to educate people on how to increase the value on their properties, and also how to invest in other properties that they might be interested in or would not have known about had the information not been shared. So that's what my game plan is.
My personal game plan for life is to make enough to not need anything. Right now, my plan is to turn my network into my net worth. So that's where I'm at currently.
A personal game plan for life? I wouldn't call it a game plan, but like I live by 3 things. You know, freedom, control, and independence. At this time, going back to what I was saying earlier on about just living freely, that's freedom to me. And the control for me is basically taking like control of your life, man. You can't let people come into your life and dictate how you feel about certain shit, what you believe in, and like your goals or whatever. Like however way you want to live, just make sure bana uphila ngaloo ndlela. As long as you don't step on people's toes or like living your best life on someone else's expense. That's not cool. And the independence does not necessarily mean that you don't need anyone. You do need people. I know a lot of people say, yeah, I made this on my own, or I'm out here alone, I'm alone in this world. You're not alone in the world. You're with abanye bantu, but you are all you have. That's it. So the independence comes where you have to know that each and every decision you make is on your hands, basically. That's all for me, Apelele, boy. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And thank you to the people that keep watching every week. And thank you to the new subscribers. We promise to give you guys the best content ever. And yeah, this is local, man. So you need to get on this, you know. And by the way, shout out to Queen Ward Smith for episode 19 on her insights. And yeah, follow us on social media as well. Your Twitter, VWTK_SA, and Instagram, VBWTK. Facebook, Vibing with the Kings.
Yala fit wallpaper yako zinudes. Jesus Christ, Sonke. You're uncouth human.
What does uncouth mean?
Not cultured.
Did you search that?
No, I learned the word ages ago when I was younger.
When I was a youngster.
Do you know
what? We come before you today, this auspicious occasion,
to witness the graduation of a banana.
Please, masimnike accolades zakhe. Qala, we call him Banana.
Banana.
Some call him
Apelele.
AKA. Some call him
AKA Light.
MCM Yarun. MCM Yari Babies. Graduate.
Graduate Bay.
Yeah, Guantanamo Bay. The list is
Iniesta,
because he's your...
Yeah, he's my wingman.
From us, the boys, we are really proud of you. We hope that you continue to strive and do great things. Yeah.
It's my nigga, man.
We happy, bro.
Shout outs, man.
We happy. And just so you know, what you've done and what you continue to do is also inspiring us to follow suit. So you should see us there in the promised land. Vikings, they call it Valhalla. We'll be there in Valhalla. Drinking the blessed ale and what ale?
Sweet demisec and Jayam.
Sweet demisec. We've also got water to hydrate. So Jayam, pop nana.
But I'm on fit man. Don't know how fit. I was it.
Ever since you, what can you call it? Can you call it?
Is he in a relationship? What is he doing?
Can you call it by that word? Ever since he found love, like damn, bro.
I don't even know. Is it winter or is it love?